what's up? Red Panda Anthem. Red Panda, what's good?
Let's get into these stock reviews if we can.
Run them.
You want to go over them?
Yeah, absolutely. I know we haven't done this in a while. Of course, we'll do charts in a couple of weeks, but I wanted to run through a few. So let's start with Meta. I know some people be like, hey, I see you at Meta more. Does that mean I should invest? No plan has been put in place. No check has been cut. And even after they cut the check, if it's still not the right time to invest, I'm going to be real and be like, not yet. Meta, I wouldn't touch until 33. Tesla, I like at 109. Next ticker, SHIP, SHIP. I would not touch. That is dead. I wouldn't even do that for a swing trade. Next one is ZIM, ZIM. Write this down. Don't touch. Next ticker, GSL. GSL hit a high. It came up to like 28.51. It's probably going to slide back down to like $3. I would not touch. Next ticker, PAAS. Not bad. Not top 20. I will wait until like $7 for a swing trade. VFC is the next ticker. Write this down. VFE is dead. VFC is dead. I'll wait till 14. Because not only is it important to know what to invest in, but most importantly, you should know what to stay away from. Next one, Cisco. I like Cisco. I probably won't touch it to $30.44 to be safe. Costco, love. It's too high to buy right now. You can write that I do like Costco a lot. Good investment. I will wait for like $3.54 before I get into it. Let's go to T. Rowe Price. Ticker's TROW. Been sliding down all year, but if you look historically, they've done pretty well. I would like them at $45 if it drops there. Let's go to OGN. You guys can also put in chat which ones you want me to review at, and if it's a one that catches my eye, I'll look at it. OGN, I would not touch until $15.03. Spotify, if you need a bolstered user base that is fanatical, you can cut Market Mondays a check and we can cut our audience in on a deal, and maybe we can broker something. Apple, you are on the line, as well as Caffeine, Paramount. What are we doing for 2023? Please. Thank you to my CAA family. Spotify will not touch until $32. That's QQQ. Because let's be honest, if Google is really in the advertising business and they're getting attacked with better margin and better leadership, Spotify, wait till they tell you about them streaming farms they have going for these listens. I know everybody had their year review, but
it goes back to one of those points you made. What's going to be the return on your investment? And so you see a lot of these Spotify deals that are going out. They're not getting the return on that investment.
And also, if all these big artists are now selling 15,000 and 24,000 first week that are stars, either the streams were lying or the music industry were lying the last 15 years. How do you go from 80 on a bad week to now you're doing 14,000 is a local level number.
No, I saw Sweetie do 2,000, right? She did 2,000.
And Vlad said if she would have been on this platform, he would have. Market Mondays and Earn Your Leisure will never.
Vlad a vulture, man.
How? Okay. I asked Joe this when I was on Joe's Patreon. If the only place you can go to is Vlad, maybe say Cheese, 85 and y'all, how is he a vulture if he's giving a platform to more people than most media people in our space?
I can go into this in detail later in the show, but we can talk about it.
Course correct. See, I need some straighteners to get back on track. Next one, Brian Armstrong. Love him. Coinbase, I'm worried about. It's at $46. I would wait till, and I'm not being sensational. I'm not anti-crypto, but I am against those thugs like Sam Fried. I will wait till $6.49 for Coinbase. GBTC. If someone is connected to the Winklevi twins, can you have them reach out to come on the show? Because I think they'll be the greatest guest on the origins of a few companies and how crypto is going to do over the next year. GBTC, I will wait until to $4 flat. before I would look to touch it. The trade desk ticker TTD, I like a lot. I will wait till like $38.49. And let's go to eBay and then Target. Round out on some good news. eBay, not bad, honestly. Not top 20. eBay at like $28.86. I like all these are long-term holds. And Target for the long term, I like at $91.53. And I know somebody said Walmart. I'll look at that. Walmart, I will load the boat on Walmart if it got to 118. But in the interim, if you need a shorter term price, 107.94 for Walmart. Walmart normally does great during a recession as well. And if I look at the chart, Walmart technically has not had a bad year since 2009 and 10. They've done incredibly well post-recession, great leadership, great cost basis, amazing in the retail space. And that is it.
What happened with Peter Tuckman and Josh Brown?
Peter Tuckman and didn't see eye to eye. Oh, but it was a little mix up.
They said something to each other?
It wasn't. We want to talk on air because I love.
I ain't even. I'm reading the YouTube comments and I wasn't.
I think what happened to Josh on his show, Compound and Friends, he addressed him not being on Market Mondays Live, so I thought it would be a good pairing. Josh felt somewhat offended. Well, it wasn't like return on time. I don't want to say what Josh is in New York, but it is a trip to go down to Madison Square. He didn't think 15 minutes was enough, which is something I do want to talk about, like in terms of length of format. We'll talk about that privately. But I think there were some signals crossed, and Josh wanted to make sure he didn't come off as a bad guy for not doing it because he was feeling like, was I the bad guy to not show up? And I know everyone was saying, and I appreciate everyone who came to Market Mondays Live and was like, I wanted to get more information from you. You're going to get all that and more when we get the email list from Ticketmaster. If you ever seen what's going on with Taylor Swift, Ticketmaster is not the swiftest, no pun intended, on getting certain information out to you on the business side. But when you have a guest like Don Peebles, who was given a real blueprint in real time, you have to give them more time. Like Don was going crazy. But there was just a little mix up on format, who was going to do what, who was going to talk. But definitely for the next Market Monday Live, I want to do like 90-minute segments for people like Peter and Josh and Don if they are.
I just got it because
they said your name.
They said Rashad didn't call. That's interesting. I actually spoke to Josh Brown 4 times.
Oh, well, you're saying he did say you didn't call him back for 3 days.
I have no idea what he's talking about. I don't know.
FaceTime Josh Brown.
I'm just saying, but I don't know. I just feel like, if you don't want to come, then that's cool. But 15 minutes, I mean, I don't know. Don Peebles, he's a billionaire. He came on. We extended his time, but he came on for 15 minutes. It was worth his time.
Conflict resolution is the number one thing I want everyone to focus on for 2023. I'm doing it myself. Maybe it's been a misunderstanding.
Yeah, but misunderstanding, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was.
Come on, talk. Listen.
No, I'm sure it was. No.
The crazy part is, and I'll talk to Josh Friday. I think Josh is here. I may meet with Josh tomorrow. So like I'll put us on FaceTime. But if you want to go crazy, you can always. No. That was Ian, yo.
No. I'm sure it's a misunderstanding, and I'm sure it can be straightened. That's all. I didn't know he said his name though.
I love Job. I'm just not sure.
It wasn't in a malicious, because if so, I would have told you. It wasn't that. Okay. They was just asking what happened with the Madison Square. Now, when I see Troy get defensive, that's when I get. I never want to see Troy upset, yo.
We don't. I can't. They said his name, so when I see Shotty's name, obviously my ears get a little more heightened. Like that's, you know what I mean. So it's a little different, but it's all. I'm sure it's nothing. It's all good.
No, I would tell you if it was bad. It wasn't nothing malicious. They like, how pre-pod. Well, we don't do it, but like pre-pod, you'll start rolling, and then you'll put the pre-pod part out. I'm sure you got pre-pod takes, and Jersey was fire. Can't wait for that. Y'all to tell about anyway. Shout out to the whole team over there. I ain't gonna, anyway. But they was just rolling like, hey, what happened with the Madison Square thing? It wasn't malicious though. So
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Josh Brown, man. Shout out to Peter Tuckman.
Yeah.
And shout out to everybody that was at MSG. Legendary night. I tell you that much. Sold out.
Yes.
Show. Floyd Mayweather, Peter Tuckman,
Don Peebles.
Don Peebles, DJ Sus One.
Yep.
Oh man.
Mouse Jones.
Dunlap, Troy Rashad.
Minx was out. Drinks was out. And it was learning.
Jada Kiss. Little C's.
Little C's had to build it.
Yo, that was a nice set. Nice set. Nice set.
Little C's went crazy.
Nice set. Pause.
Shout out to Jada Kiss, man. One of the greatest. One of the greatest.
This that Red Panda Anthem.
Ian, what's up?
This that Red Panda Anthem.
Red Panda, what's
This
good?
that Red Panda Anthem.
Your
Whole
boy.
clip going up. I know they can't stand it.